Anything you can do, I can do better.
Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce here with you as we get ready for a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Welcome to Wednesday night.
As the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And you just can't take your eyes off Kyle Lowry. Always fun to watch.
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender, gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
And he's also a pretty good defender who really presses up and gets into people. He creates steals and forces turnovers, and that, to me, is part of what makes him special, utilizing that quickness and strength to disrupt things defensively.
Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. A three-point win in that one. Always nice to come out on top in a close game.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Butler. Shoots it. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Look, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. Getting out in the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Jones. Number 40, guarded by Porter. Out to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. 2 on the run. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lowry dishes to Oladipo. Ball stolen. Number 30, guarded by Porter. Kicks to Morris. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to DeRozan. The feed to Morris. 5 to shoot. Jones in the post, defended by Oladipo. Gets it to go. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Lowry kicks to Porter. Back to Lowry. The 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jones with the screen on Butler. Butler with the block. Right side Lowry. Throws it up high.
You can see the eye contact contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
That's good from DeRozan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Porter dishes to Lowry. It's Lowry again missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Lowry. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Celtics trail by 4. DeRozan with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
So it's the Pistons now after the basket by Boston. Back to Lowry. He feeds it to Oladipo. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Releases. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Butler, here we go, makes good on the step-back jumper. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Number 30 buries it from three-point range.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Butler with the ball, now guarded by DeRozan. There's the dish to Oladipo. Gets it to go. And here is Morris. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to DeRozan. They set the screen. Number 40. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Number 40. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
He kicks to Oladipo. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Oladipo's got 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
You know, I'm not sure how it happened, but last year they had major trouble with these guys. Did not win a single game against them in the season series.
Now here's Jones, averaging 6 points per contest. Count the bucket. He has 7.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
The drive by Lowry. An easy layup after coming off the pit. A little embarrassment in the recent past. That can help you get ready to get down to some business.
Well, there's always that motivation of revenge, okay? You know they want to save face and turn the tables this season. You know they'll be going hard for the sweep.
I mean, these are prideful players.
Without question.
Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Morris. Fires from 18. No up. Pistons leading by 3. Porter kicks to Lowry. Now the pass to Oladipo. The tray. The rebound by the Celtics. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Oladipo. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
So for the Pistons, Eubanks checked in, and it's Rackley in for Porter. Now here's Noel, defended by Morris. Gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 3. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's, all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Pistons now. Feeds it to Noel. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
It's still early on in the season, Kevin. Well, let's take some time to look at where the Celtics sit right now. 11th in free throw percentage. 13th in fewest turnovers per game. And the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
That free throw, no good. And the Celtics making a change here. Good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Passes it to Kelly. Anderson outside. Fires from deep. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Noel, averaging 8 points a game. From downtown, Reddick goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
And there's the pass to Muscala. Here's Fitz. No good on the 3. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. He dishes it to Noel. Doubled by Kelly. Noel passes to Bagley. Gisbert, 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Muscala.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Pass to Kelly. Kicks it to Anderson. From past the arc. And the shot is good. Anderson's got 6.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now here's Noel. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Deflected. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Reddish. Soft touch off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Pistons making a change here. Jesbert, defended by Kelly. Reddish. And he caused body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Pistons have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
Yeah, this team's success has always been tied to their rebounding. Just a physically dominant club.
And Boston has possession, trailing by 2. Number 34. Can't get it to fall.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They get it back. Passes it to Kelly. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Todd. Pistons leading by 4. Jesbert defended by Kelly. The feed to Noel. Takes the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Boston's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Fultz. Sinks that one from the post. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And you see a player have to come out of a game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 2.
Friday, no.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
On the floor for Detroit, there's the 3, and that one's good. Noel's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pistons. Celtics trail by 5.
Switch.
Number 34, covered by Smith. Jacks up a 3, gets it to go. The Pistons shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Snatched up. Here's the 3. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chase down that pumpkin often.
Number 8, and another basket for Boston.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Detroit, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Boston Celtics, a couple spots below.
Well, looking at Boston, they've gotten off to a kind of start that you wouldn't have been able to imagine. It's been a lot bumpier than anticipated.
Yeah, they've got some talent, and I think most people thought this team would be pretty good. And yet everything's gone wrong for them to this point in the season, and they better be careful. I mean, this season could really fall apart for them.
Oladipo. Rebound, Boston. They set the pick to the middle. Number 40. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 9.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Outside Lowry. Smith with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Number 8. On the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Smith. Goes up on the block. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Let's see where the Pistons sit right now in the NBA statistics here early in the season. 5th in rebounding, 16th in scoring, and when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. I mean, this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Number 9. It's good from long range. He has 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
On the wing, Jones. Rocket 6. He feeds it to DeRozan. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Porter's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Lowry. Porter dishes to Oladipo. Smith on the wing. He passes to Porter for 3. The shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Number 40 drops in the tray. He's got 12.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now Oladipo. He's got 8. The dish now to Lowry. Shot from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Lowry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Celtics trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Porter kicks the line. Hands it from downtown. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Inside. That is good.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Oladipo off the pick from Porter. And another three for Detroit.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
He kicks it to Jones. Number 30, defended by Oladipo. From the arc. The shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. Now here is Lowry. 10 points for him. Plenty of space. And Jones pulls it down.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Defended by Oladipo. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has not been on his game. And, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Smith. Pistons leading by 5. There's the screen. High post try. And here's the fast break. Number 30. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them this season, shooting about 78%.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Here's Lowry. He's got 10. This is the Porter. Back to Lowry. Pulls it up. Cantala lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
He's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Here's DeRozan. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. You look at Butler. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Yeah, he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year. No doubt that's where he's done his best work.
Pistons leading by 6. Oladipo with the ball. 11 points in the game. There's the bucket. Good. Oladipo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, beautiful drive there. Going right around the bigger man.
Feeds to Jones. The pass to DeRozan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Yeah, some good matchups. And that New York Knicks game is one I'll have an eye on.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
And here's Oladipo. 13 points in the game. He dishes it to Butler. Pass to Porter. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. Knocks it loose. Here's Oladipo. They get it again.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Jones sets the pick for DeRozan. Another touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Butler up top. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And he really kept his head down, withdrawing contact, getting himself to the line. Played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team.
Celtics trail by 6. Back to Jones. Here's Oladipo, averaging 19 points per contest. Kicks to Butler. Oladipo. Now, here is Morris. Defended by Oladipo. That is good.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Expanding his range. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. DeRozan with it. Butler covering from 15 feet away. And Jones slams it in.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Lowry drives in. Candela. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Eubanks checked in. Celtics trail by 4. Now Morris. He's got 6. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. It's rebounded by Oladipo. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Passes it to Lowry. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
DeRozan banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And Oladipo kicks the Butler. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him. Boston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Lets the 3 fly. Good. 19 points in the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The feed now to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Left side Lowry. Just 3 to shoot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Porter's checked in for Detroit. Noel comes in for Oladipo. And the free throw, no good.
Boy, you've got to be able to knock down your free throws if you're going to keep a team that's behind you at bay. When you don't make your free throws, that's a good way to let the other team back into the game.
And that one's good. DeRozan's got 14.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 12. And Noel kicks to Ebanks. Takes a three. And Boston with the rebound. DeRozan's got his third rebound on the night. Lets it go from deep. And we're through two here and a good one. The Pistons on top, up 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night at the 2K Sports Studio, and this is the halftime report. For the Pistons, a closely contested game against the Boston Celtics. This game's lived up to its billing, two fantastic teams duking it out. It's been a Victor Oladipo clinic in this one against the Celtics D. 13 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. Looking at Boston, they're definitely making plays as well. They've taken full advantage of their trips to the line, and that's made a key difference. DeMar DeRozan really playing effortlessly. He's up to 14 points, and so far has done a great job playing lockdown D. Let's start by looking at seeing what's on tap in the NBA. For the Knicks, they'll be up against the Nets in Brooklyn. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And another game that's coming up, the Clippers out in Los Angeles will go up against the Lakers. Tip-off time, 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. And now, a look at the other NBA action. Out in Minnesota, it'll be the Timberwolves against the Suns. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the lights of downtown Boston, the scene as we welcome you back. Boston trailing. Guarded by Porter. Fades. That's good. DeRozan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Number 30, defended by Oladipo. He feeds it to Morris. Clock is at 3. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. He's been having a really excellent year. 14th in scoring, 16th in free throw percentage, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pistons leading. Outside Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. He passes to Oladipo. The dish to Porter. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. And you look at DeRozan, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
You know, a lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Steve, I'd say more than pretty good. Those are the guys that give opposing defenses nightmares on a regular basis.
Capella, defended by Jones. Offensive rebound. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sensed just where that rebound was going and it becomes an easy 2 for them.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Releases, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 21.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Outside Butler. Lowry for 3. And it's Lowry again missing. Celtics trail by 4. Number 40. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throw.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
So we can't get either to fall. Pistons leading by 4. Outside Butler. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Butler's got 12 in the game.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Morris dishes to DeRozan. He's feeling it. Good as the jump shot falls. 18 points for him. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Off the inbound. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 18 points in the game.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
DeRozan with it. 18 points for him. A beautiful reverse layup. DeRozan's got 20.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
And here's Lowry. 12 points for him. Here's Butler. Capella defended by Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Now Morris. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
Here's DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
Not much of a pick there. Unless you're going to get a body on somebody, you're really not going to free anybody up for a shot.
Well, they're passing to Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo, and that one's on target from the wing. Oladipo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Morris. The offensive rebound. Stripped it away. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
The Pistons working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Porter kicks to Butler. Lets it fly. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. With the shot, he drains the quick shot. 23 points in the game. Pistons leading by 6. Now here's Oladipo. 20 points for him. Butler on the way. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And a different look here for the Pistons. The Celtics have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. To the inside. Leaps for it. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Boston. Pistons on defense. 6-point game. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Number 8 drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Back to Butler. Kispert. The pass to Bagley. Excellent D there from Anderson.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Bagley. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's DeRozan. 20 points for him. Back to Anderson. Number 8. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. And you look at DeRozan, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And that tells you about those players' ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. Because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
But you also have to have an excellent outside shot, and all of them do it. Small forward, you have to be reliable from the perimeter as well.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Reddish. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to DeRozan. Number 8. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Lowry. Reddish. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm. Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Outstanding year for him. 14th in scoring, 16th in free throw percentage, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the Pistons making a change here. Butler's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt him. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
And the shot is good. 6 points for him.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
6 on the shot clock. Gisbert. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tuck. Hits the target from 18 feet. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. DeRozan with it. He's got 20. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Morris. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Morris has got 10 points in the game. Passes to Ty. All alone. Bagley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Tries a 3. The rebound by Bagley. Pistons leading by 8. And here is Butler. He's got 14. He kicks to Lowry. Fires for 3. And the basket good. 15 points in the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Butler with the block. 1:09 left in the third. Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry for the 3. Here's Todd. Right through the D for the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Number 8. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The first one falls, and the Pistons making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. 36 seconds left in the third. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. There's a screen. Lowry passes to Bagley. Can't capitalize on the good screen. To the paint. Here's Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Morris has got 6 here in this quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Lowry kicks to Smith. Back to Lowry. With 1 on the clock. Missed. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Pistons lead by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
this Friday.
And the final period of play just about to start. Pistons leading by 9. Dishes it to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Feeds to Smith. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that one misses. Celtics trail by 11. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Lowry. Porter is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now, here is Morris. While recovering. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 9. Number 40, guarded by Porter. Kicks it to DeRozan. Jones with the screen on Butler. And DeRozan, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Oladipo dishes to Butler. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Pistons lead by 11.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And DeRozan, here we go. Number 30. Shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Oladipo, the pass to Porter. Cantella working on Jones. The jump hook, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Number 30. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Butler attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, a good one here for Butler. He's got 16 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
And the first one at the line is good. Rackley, he checked in for Detroit. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've been seeing from Oladipo.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have, and let's see if we've got what it takes, guys."
Thank you, Dennis. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Noel's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Pistons leading by 12. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, there's the pick. Here's Noel. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Celtics passing it around. Number 30. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's obvious he's hurting. I mean, he's going to tough it out, though, and continue to contribute on. You got to give him credit for that.
It's stolen. With the lead pass. And it's blocked by Oladipo. Outside Butler. And there's the feed to Oladipo. The dish to Noel. There's the pass to Bagley. He kicks it to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the step back Jay. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter. He feeds it to Jones. Takes the 13-footer. And it's in off the backboard. Here's Oladipo. He passes it to Noel. Here's Bagley. Pass to Buck. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Noel. So it's Boston now. They trail by 11. Jones with the screen on Lowry. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. They set the pick. Number 30. And again, Boston with the triple.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Outside Lowry. Oladipo. Pass to Porter. Uncovered. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And DeRozan. Here we go. From deep. Rebound, Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Shot's good by Butler. Celtics trail by 8. Passes it to Jones. Here's Fultz. Off the left rim and out. The Pistons have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Porter with the screen for Butler. Launches a 3. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Here's Fultz.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Off the inbound pass. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler dishes to Oladipo. The rebound by the Celtics. Jones has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's DeRozan, defended by Oladipo. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. Number 30, connects on the 17-footer.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pistons leading by 6. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Now Lowry dishes it to Porter. Leads him in there. Conley. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. First free throw is good.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shoot.
He hits both from the stripe. Celtics trail by 8. Nice ball movement by Boston. And DeRozan. Here we go. Gets it to go.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
That's good from DeRozan.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunity.
They get the rebound, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Jones with the screen on Butler from outside the arc. And that is good. He's got 19.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Now here's Oladipo. Feeds it to Porter. He dishes it to DeRozan. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Porter kicks to Butler. Hits the bucket. Butler's got 22.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Back to DeRozan. Jones with the screen on Porter. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Jones.
Looking at the numbers for Jones, 8 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
And that one misses. The Celtics making a switch here. Morris is checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Pistons leading by 3. Oladipo with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And the first one drops.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Both free throws good from Oladipo. Celtics trail by 5. They set the pick. Number 40. No good on the triple.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody back.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal clock, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Noel gets a screen from Oladipo. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
It has been an erratic performance for him, just erratic. I mean, he's racking up the turnovers and has taken a step back for every step forward.
Back to DeRozan. Now the feed to Morris to tie it up. They'll get another chance. Jones dishes to Morris. The pass to DeRozan. He kicks it to Jones. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Oladipo. Oladipo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, that's the way to get the board there.
He's been rebounding well all game long. And it's Lowry penetrating, and the shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 5. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 5. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Number 40, guarded by Porter. Back to Jones. Detroit with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics trail by 5. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. And Jones pulls it down. Watt is on the line here.
Boy, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet. Huge.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 6. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Jones. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Number 30. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now they decide to foul intentionally. hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Number 8 buries it from outside. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Welcome to NBA Basketball, this is 2K Sports bringing it to you live.
18,000 fans in a chorus here in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. It's a cross-borough rivalry. And tonight, the New York Knicks have made their short trip to Brooklyn as they take on the Nets. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, taking a look here at Drew Holiday. What will we see, you think, from him?
Well, you have to be so careful when you have the ball around him because he's got quick hands, really strong hands. And he has a knack for blocking shots, stripping players on the way up as they go up for lay-ins. So you just got to always know where he is on the floor.
And he is also a very rugged player at the defensive end. I mean, he will bull his way through any screen if it means staying on his man.
Take a look at the Knicks. They dropped their last game, losing in Minnesota to the Timberwolves.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
And the Nets with possession here. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And they'll keep possession. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. 6 points for John Wall.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
He feeds it to Middleton. The good-looking shot from the wing.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. This is the first game of the season against one of the more seasoned defensive teams in the league, and he said, we've got to be patient offensively and not just settle for the shots they'll allow. It's all about making the simple pass, the extra pass, and moving off the ball. Basketball 101, guys. Back to you.
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long. You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Wall dishes the Porter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Holiday, here we go. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. Holiday off a pick from Lopez. Middleton covered by Wall. And Drew Holiday with the three. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Beal's shot is good.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Holiday with it. He had 25 points last game. Middleton. It's rebounded by Simmons.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back for that the next trip.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Knicks trailed by 5. Now Holiday averaging 19 points per contest and blocked. Now here's Porter. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 8.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Antetokounmpo off the pick for Middleton. Drops in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. He lays it in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 6. And Simmons kicks to Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 7.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
The dish to Middleton. Tries from 16. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Right from the opening tip, offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Porter with the screen for Wall. Doubled by Tucker. Kicks to Beal. Shoots. Rejected by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Covered by Wall. Outside Holiday. From downtown. It's rebounded by Simmons.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Beal defended by Middleton. Beal the pass to Wall. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Tucker gets a screen from Antetokounmpo. Passes to Tucker for 3. Beal pulls it in. Nets leading by 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Beal. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Shoots the 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And you go back to last year in the postseason. Remember, they sent this team packing when they met in round 1. So I would expect a really good battle here tonight. And a moment here to see the numbers for Brook Lopez. 5th in blocks. And there aren't too many guys more efficient offensively around the league. He's in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, Steve, you said it. I mean, he ranks in the top 5 in blocks per game, and that puts him in his rightful place as one of the most feared defenders in the league right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo, averaging 33 points a contest. Feeds to Middleton. That one wide left. And you know, like Steve mentioned, a matchup like this can spur a bit of extra intensity with the recent history being what it is.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I agree. I mean, you always want to show up strong, but definitely this is a game both teams want to win. Pride is a real factor here.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
Here's the screen. The feed to Beal. Zubek. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He has 6.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Tucker. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Right side wall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
And that one misses. Knicks trail by 11. Walker goes in. Pass to Ertl. Dishes to Tucker. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Wall. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold. And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Jackson passes to Ertl. Back to Jackson. Ertl. New York moving the ball around. And Jackson gets it to go.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here's Mann. Cannot hit. The Knicks go the other way with it.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
The Nets making a switch here. Andrews checked in. A free throw off from Tucker. Nets leading by 8. Now the pass to Mann. He passes it to Barton. The jump hook. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Ertl. Walker with it. He had a 15-point outing in the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Gets it to go.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
Here's Landry. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Here's Barton, guarded by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Second, the Knicks.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
And he sinks the second.
They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
White against Landry. And it's White missing. Nets leading by 7. Here's Mann. And it's White with the rebound. 1:33 left in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to White. Passes it to Ertl. Right side Jackson. He dishes it to Tucker. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Fires from 18. And that one's good. Knicks trail by 7. New York calls timeout. And you were saying that the fouls in this game a big reason for the score.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that's the case. I mean, they've allowed the other team to get to the line early and often, and you don't want to start that way.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at New York. Third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Brooklyn, a game and a half out.
Checking out Brooklyn, they've been kind of hanging out in the middle of the pack here to start the season.
Yeah, and still too early to say which way their season will go. Perhaps, an upstart in the playoffs, or maybe not making the playoffs at all. But there's lots of basketball left to be played. We'll see how they do.
He kicks to Barton. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for them.
And they've made the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. They've opened up a good lead as a result of being able to get to the foul line and knock down free throws.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Walker defended by Barton. Outside White. Back to Walker. He feeds it to White. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Nets. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barton passes to Mann. Number 31 defended by Tucker. Here's Barton. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Jackson. The kick out to Walker. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Walker's got his second bucket tonight. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Net.
Friday.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They got Jackson. Kemba Walker is out there with White. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Here's Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
Sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
As this season gets underway, let's see how the Nets are stacking up in the NBA stats. 3rd in rebounding, 6th in blocks, and then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
Now Landry following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Bryant, White covering. Back to Landry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Jackson. The dish to White. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks to Landry. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Releases. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Kevin, it all starts with that shot blocking. He takes up a lot of space out there.
Yeah, everybody wants to score inside, but he'll have you make other plans. He's a real game changer inside.
That's good from Clavel. All free throws good from Clavel.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Walker. He has 5. Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. The Nets making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Feeds it to Simmons. Grimes, light covering. They're outside. And the Nets miss again. But they get it done. Here's Simmons, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Knicks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Knicks rebound.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Now here's Beal, defended by Tucker. Beal's shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement, they're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Antetokounmpo, excellent D there from Porter. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The feed now to Beal. The Nets working the ball around now. Andrew kicks to Porter.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Boy, nice bucket. They are really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Back to Walker. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. Zubek. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Knicks. Chris Middleton comes in for Kemba Walker. On the free throw, no good. Knicks trailed by 11. Lopez is screen on Porter. Antetokounmpo passes to Tucker. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-1 run. Porter dishes to Landry. Pass to Simmons. The pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. And Lopez pulls it down.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Simmons, defended by Antetokounmpo. And Simmons kicks to Beal. Zubek. The shot will not go. Good D by Lopez. Knicks trail by 11. Holiday goes in. Dishes it to Tucker. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Tucker. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Middleton. Leaps for it. New York, no good that time either.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. In third, the Nets.
You know, all season long, this has been one of the better rebounding teams in the league. And when you rebound the ball well, you limit your opponent's second shot opportunities, and you also give yourself some additional scoring opportunities by climbing that glass.
The Nets making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo off the pick from Lopez. He took good advantage of that screen. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Beal dishes to Porter. He passes to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. He kicks to Simmons. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Here's where the New York Knicks sit early in the season in the NBA statistics. First in field goal percentage, second in scoring, and they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. That's blocked. Now Wall. He dishes it to Porter. And he overshot that one, missing. Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. Launches a 3. And Holiday hits again from deep. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Now here's Beal. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Here's Holiday. And Middleton kicks it to Tucker. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Off target with his 3.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
Knicks trail by 7. Now here is Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Tucker. Back to Holiday. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got his 8th rebound here tonight. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Doubled by Middleton. Stolen away. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Wall. Holiday dishes to Tucker. Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Here's Holiday, rejected by Wall, but they recover it. Goes back up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Nets leading by 4. Timeout called, the Nets. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Beal's shot is good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Simmons. And Tucker kicks to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Tucker back to Lopez. Backing down. Shoots from the baseline. Gets it to go. Lopez has got 5 now.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
All with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. He feeds it to Beal. The 3, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. 18 points here for Beal.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place. You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable for doing a nice job collectively. But it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
And Wall, here we go now, and it's blocked. They get it back, and that one's good. Simmons.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range. Nets leading by 6. And Beal kicks the Wall. A stupendous finish in traffic. Wall's got 14 points for the game.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Pass to Beal. Shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And Holiday, here we go. That is good. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Outside, Wall. Zubek, Lopez covering. Wall's shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo off the pick from Tucker. Up off the screen. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting. About 76%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Man. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. 6 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we conclude the first half. Nets lead by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And a fun game. The Clippers.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to New York City as we look at an enchanting view of Lady Liberty.
What a performance from Bill here. He has 20 points and 4 assists. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
Bradley Beal is out there with Wall. Then it's Porter. And it's Simmons in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Holiday. And that one's good. Holiday's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Knicks.
How about that going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
It's Wall with the drop. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Knocks down the 3-ball. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Porter with the screen for Wall. The dish now to Simmons. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Wall. Wall with another miss.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. That drops. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Porter with the screen for Wall. Porter a screen on Holiday. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Wall. Up and in on the layup. Wall's got 19 points. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Middleton, averaging 16 points a game. Tucker can't get it to go.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
Here's Simmons, feeds it to Beal. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 10 points for him. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and the shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And here is Beal. 20 points for him. It's Porter outside. Count the bucket. Porter's got 10.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Jackson dishes to Middleton. Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Simmons, averaging 9 points per contest. Back to Wall. Beal guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Beal's shot is good.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
New York calls timeout.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. John Wall, 4.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's forced. I mean, it's good, smart shot selection, simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
And the basket good. Tucker's got 12 in the game.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
Porter kicks to Wall. Wall gets a screen from Simmons. And Wall. Here we go now. Now the feed to Simmons. And it's blocked by Antetokounmpo. And now the Knicks on the break. Makes the lead pass. Here's Tucker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
That's good from Tucker. All with it. He's got 19. Good D by Holiday.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Tucker. Unloads. And the Knicks good for two.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Now Wall. Averaging 24 points per contest. The pass to Simmons. Porter. And the Nets miss again. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Here's Tucker. And again, it's New York.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for New York. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Porter. The 19-footer is on the money. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Knicks with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. Jordan dishes to Tucker. He passes to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Jordan. Now here's Porter, defended by Middleton. Out of bounds, Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Kings game. Should be a close one.
And Beal kicks to Porter. This one for 3. Gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
He dishes it to Tucker. Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jordan. Pass to Tucker. New York moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Holiday. Kemba Walker's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Middleton. Now the dish to Tucker. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Tucker. Pulls up. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Knicks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Nets leading by 5. Here's Simmons. Feeds to Beal. Dishes to Forbes. For the 3. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Tucker gets a screen from Tucker. Looking to end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
That free throw, no good. So for the Nets, Claver is checked in, and John Wall subbed in for Bradley Beal. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 4. Now here's Wall. He's got 19. And there's the feed to Simmons. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Forbes. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Here's Wall. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for New York. And that one misses. Knicks trail by 6. And Holiday kicks to Walker. Pass to Jackson. Back to Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Brooklyn on defense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beal, the pass to Porter. Number 31. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Walker dishes to Holiday. The three-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 6. Beal with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside, Wall. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Wall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Outside, Holiday. Back to Walker. Five to shoot. The shot's good from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Down low. Here's Claver. Lopez covering. Good D by Lopez. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez. And he nails the jumper. Now just a 4-point Nets lead. There's 1:47 left in the third. Number 31, defended by Antetokounmpo. Beal, that's for 2. Hits the bucket. Beal's got 24. 1:27 left to play here in the third. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jackson. Kept alive by New York. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
He kicks it to Porter. He dishes it to Beal. He feeds it to Claver. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is on Holiday.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
The Nets have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And the first one at the line is good. The Knicks making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Claver. Back to Jackson. No one near him. But they'll get another chance. Again, the miss by Jackson. Nets leading by 6. And Beal kicks to Forbes. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Beal. Wide open shot is on the money. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter. 16 seconds left in the third. Outside Jackson. Hands it from downtown. 7 seconds left to play in the third. 1 second left. Shot is blocked. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
NBA.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they got. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. And that one falls for Wall.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. Jordan kicks it to Tucker. Middleton. Second chance shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got 11 rebounds in the game.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Middleton. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
And Wall. Here we go now. Ejected by Antetokounmpo. Tucker dishes to Middleton. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside, Walker fires the 3. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. That's good.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Jordan sets the pick for Walker. He passes to Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Tucker. Lock at 6. Pass to Walker. And right through it goes. And here's Wall. Walker with some nice D. Knicks trailed by 4. Kicks it to Middleton. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And he makes the first for the Knicks. Brook Lopez is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Holiday in for Kemba Walker. So he gets them both.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Wall kicks to Porter. Top of the key. Lopez with the ball. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Middleton to take the lead. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. I mean, the steal totals are really something to admire.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Holiday off a pitch from Antetokounmpo. Wall against Holiday. Leads him in there. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nothing too fancy. Just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Wall's shot is off.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's Beal on the wing. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Beal's got 31.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Holiday against Wall. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo off the pitch from Lopez. Launches it. Antetokounmpo, great positioning on the putback.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Simmons passes to Wall. And that one goes long.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 15 points for Drew Holiday.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Dishes it to Porter. Defended by Tucker. Here's Wall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wall's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
There's Beal with the three, and that one's good. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Yeah, 6 lead changes so far. So which team can come up with that big play you're talking about, Clark? That's going to be interesting.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Wall dishes to Beal. Puts it up. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
There's the feed to Middleton. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Simmons.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Beal the pass to Wall. He dishes it to Porter. Lets it go. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Holiday off a pitch from Antetokounmpo. Holiday gets the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout, just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
The Knicks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. From the arc, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Remember, he was hot early, 3 3-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
Antetokounmpo off the pick from Tucker. He used that pick just right. Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Here's Simmons. It's Beal on the wing. Zubek, Lopez covering. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Easy boys, come on!
And the first one drops. That one is no good.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Holiday with the 3. That's good. Holiday's got 20.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
It's Beal on the wing. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 39 points here for Beal.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Antetokounmpo off the pick from Tucker. The shot's good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Beal. He feeds it to Porter. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
New York trailing.
Hey, right there.
Antetokounmpo off the pick from Lopez. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Free throws off from Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Wall. Porter with the screen for Wall. Beal. Lopez over to help. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Zubek. Excellent D for Middleton.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 41.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He's playing hard, but you got to play smart, too. Get there too late, and that's a big whistle.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 3. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And Wall kicks to Simmons. Back to Wall. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Holiday off a pitch from Lopez. Holiday attacking Tucker. Here's Lopez. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Persistence always pays on the offensive glass, guys.
It certainly did there, you're right.
And he didn't mess around with it. Straight back up with the hard slam. I love it.
Wall dishes to Beal. Porter with it. Now guarded by Tucker. Here's Wall. It goes straight through with the switch. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just 2 makes on 7 shots this quarter. And he just looked lost out there in the fourth. It's obvious he doesn't have any confidence right now.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Off target from downtown.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Simmons passes to Wall. For 3. It falls. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Knocks down the 3. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep.
Wow.
It is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Doubled by Antetokounmpo. And Wall. Here we go now. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Porter. From downtown. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
They found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
New York calls timeout. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal with the steal. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton, Andre DeCumbo out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday, and it's Tucker in at the small forward.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Back to Holiday. He passes to Middleton. Porter pulls it in. Nets leading by 3. There's the dish to Simmons. Pass to Beal. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Wall. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Porter's got 22 points. Knicks trailed by 5. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Lays out. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
There's the pick. And Beal kicks the wall. Clock at 6. Zubek makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Halt the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Good on the triple. Wall's got 35.
Starting to really play well here and trying to pull away.
Yeah, and they're doing it effectively, Steve. I mean, they're on all cylinders right now, clicking beautifully.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Defense, Brooklyn. The kick out to Holiday. There's a screen. And the pass to Andre DeCumbo. Just 4 to shoot. No good.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
Simmons passes to Wall. Feeds it to Porter. To the middle. Tries to save it. Zubek lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Passes to Antetokounmpo. To end the drought. That's good on the jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got 35 in the game.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Lopez over to help. Up top Porter. Nets passing it around. Wall dishes to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Holiday, here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
Dishes to Beal. The feed to Porter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Time to get the backup some burn anyway. This game's a wrap.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Past a man, just 5 on the clock. No luck. Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Swiped it away.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Wednesday night basketball. It's going to be the Houston Rockets up against the Toronto Raptors.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr will provide the analysis. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. You'll get to see Derrick Rose, a lot of skill and talent he possesses.
One of the most explosive players in league history, in my mind. Derrick Rose, so good going to the basket. When he can get some space in the lane and go off 2 feet, it's incredible to watch him finish.
Yeah, and he's really worked on perfecting his little floaters, those runners and half shots we call them, that he likes to get up over the top of outstanding shot blockers. And he started to master those shots, and that's made him even more unguardable.
The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to Orlando in Florida.
And if you look at the offensive rebounding totals from that game, this team was at a severe disadvantage. And you can't expect to win the game when you're only getting one attempt every time down the floor.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get some extra possessions, and clearly they were inferior in that area of the game. And you were right on top of it, Steve. For a little guy, that's pretty observant that rebounding would be a stat that you would be able to lock into.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
The free throw drops for Rose. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
And here are the Rockets now. Here's O'Kee. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
Had great instincts, too. Just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
Randall passes to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Hits it from three-point range.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Goes off the bid from Jackson. And it's Rose penetrating. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Number 17, defended by Bryant. Bryant with the rebound.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Pushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk call coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Olenek is checked in for Jackson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, passes it to Randall. Bryant with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
There's a screen. Pass to Olynyk. With the shot. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 5.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Number 23 gets it to go. Here's Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. He passes to Murray. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Raptors trail by 6. There's the pass to Williamson. Here's Randall, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hits to Bryant. Back to Rose. Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Randall. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Number 23, who's covered by Rose. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Number 17, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Toronto with the ball, trailing by 5. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Murray up on top, defended by Hunter. O'Gee held him with the triple.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. He has 5.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Now here's Bryant, averaging 10 points per contest. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Murray. The Rockets with another miss.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yes, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Here's Bryant, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Rockets 4th.
That's been an amazing season for them from behind the arc. They've got some great shooters on that team.
Toronto trailing. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
They were kind of caught off guard in one of the games against these guys last year, and they lost. Big upset. They're coming from a team near the bottom of the conference.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And it can be a source of pride. Hey, we split 1-1 with a marquee team from the other conference.
Kevin, that can be a source of pride, especially when you've had a disappointing season otherwise.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
And another one of his really special talents is coming up with steals at the moment a ball handler picks up his dribble and is getting into a shooting motion. He's got excellent timing in that regard.
Both free throws good from Hunter. Rockets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. They set the pick. Here's Murray. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Raptors trail by 3. Now the pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Here's Murray. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Phoenix. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Rockets. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Seeing where the Rockets are, I mean, they've shown some nice improvement here early in the season. This is a team that's on the move and on the rise.
Yep, a pushover no longer. I mean, they're starting to hold their own, and the fans are really starting to get behind them.
And the Rockets with possession here after the miss from Randall. And Olynyk kicks to Rose. Now the dish to Bryant. Passes it to Murray. Houston moving it around. It's rebounded by Williamson.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Number 23 is covered by Rose. Pass to Hunter. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Houston in the lead. OG defended by Williamson. And the pass to Murray. The feed to Rose. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rose has got 11 points.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
And the Raptors call time here. Houston with a big group substitution here.
And look here now, Kevin, at how the Rockets are stacking up as we get this season underway in the NBA stats. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in assists. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And what jumps out at me, Clark, is the three-point percentage that you talked about. This is a team that you have to defend all over the floor. And it becomes such a task defensively when you have to cover out to the three-point line because now it opens up passing and driving lanes inside.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
Free throw good, Christie. And the Raptors making a change here. And Christie drops them both. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Osman. Good work defensively by Martin.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Christie. Walker the pass to Christie. Walker. Here's Christie. Defended by Dunn. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. He dishes it to Murphy. Feeds it to Harris. It's up a 3. Christie with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Another miss by Houston. Passes to Dunn from outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Rocket shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Christie kicks to Matthews. Martin dishes it to Olynyk. Back to Martin. He feeds it to Matthews. Here's the three. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Dunn. And the layup is good. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Christie. Outside Matthews. Pass to Christie. Outside Martin. Here's Christie. And Matthews kicks to Olynyk. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Raptors trail by 4. Murphy, a screen on Walker. Dunn, guarded by Walker. He kicks it to Murphy. Raptors moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Osman. His three-pointers off the mark. The dish to Olynyk. The pass to Christie. Outside, Walker. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Rockets lead by 6. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets lead by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Coming up this Friday.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, Clark, what are your thoughts?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, they've got Iguodala, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard position.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here is Iguodala following the three from Brooks. Iguodala dishes to Murphy. Back to Iguodala. Puts up a three. The Raptors rebound. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Rockets leading by 9. Jackson setting the pick here for Walker. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Walker. On the wing, Brooks. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Raptors shooting 43% from the floor. Martin against Harris. Inside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
There's Walker with the three. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. Iguodala kicks to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Walker the pass to Brooks. It's Martin on the wing. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Houston. Raptors trail by 5. Harris outside. He passes to Iguodala. Back to Harris. The feed now to Murphy. Here's Dunn. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Brooks dishes to Walker. And it's off the back rim. No good. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Osman. Raptors get it back. And the Rockets making a change here. Backing him down is Iguodala. Passes it to Dunn. Offensive rebound. Here's Osman. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. It's off to Oklahoma City for them after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Come on, you can hit this.
And the first one drops. And it's tied up with that one. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here. Well, as we get this season underway, let's see how the Raptors have done so far in the NBA stats. 7th in free throw percentage, 9th in assists, and the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Toronto with the ball after the three-pointer from Brooks. Feeds it to Murphy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murphy's got his second basket of the night. Brooks against Iguodala. He dishes it to Walker. Off the screen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Iguodala. Here's Craig, and it's blocked by Matthews. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Matthews leading the charge. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Toronto, 3.5 back.
You know, right now for the Raptors, they've been totally out of sync at the beginning of this season. They still haven't found their identity. They don't know who they are and what they do best.
I have no idea what they are either, Clark. I mean, this is a team that really is just kind of hard to figure out. And I think they may have to make some changes to try to get themselves going.
Iguodala knocks down the 3-ball. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Here's Walker. Great D that time from Dunn.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lanes.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. No free throws good for Matthews. The Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. on. Guarded by Walker. Murphy passes to Craig. For the three. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Raptors trail by 5. And there's the pass to Randall. Defended by Okoyen.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And Walker kicks to Brooks. Back to Walker. Dishes to Matthews. That three off the mark. Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. He feeds it to Murphy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Matthew. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Rockets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first free throw is good. Ryan is checked in for the Rockets. Both good from the line that time. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Passes it to Dunn. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
And the Rockets making a change here. Walker's checked in. Toronto on defense. 4-point game. Broke loose. Brooks dishes to Bryant. And here's Walker outside. That's good. Walker's got 10 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Pass to Randall. Here's Craig. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. He kicks to Walker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really an extraordinary game for Walker. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
And that one falls for Walker. And the Rockets making a change here. So Walker nails both of them. Raptors trail by 9. The pass to Craig from past the arc. And the shot is good. And here's Rose. He's got 11. Outside, Walker. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Walker's got 13 points in just this quarter. Passes it to Randall. Fires the three. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 9. Outside Rose. The dish now to Walker. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Raptors call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Walker.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Fifth best, Derrick Rose.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. That's not lost on these guys. It's all about team basketball with them.
You know, Steve, the court vision all of these players possess is outstanding. That, to me, is the most important attribute an effective point guard can have, and they all have it in spades.
Now Rose after the missed three from Hunter. Rose passes to Murray. Back to Rose. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Williamson. Here's Randall. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that play.
Here's O'Keefe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Raptors shooting in the second quarter around 42%. Rose with the double team. The pass to Williamson. His first shot coming late, and he hits the jump shot.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Rose with the ball. 11 points in the game. Murray. Here's O'Keefe. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Raptors with the ball. Trailing here by 8.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Williamson, the pass to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 8. Here's O'Keefe, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 9. The Raptors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Randall. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Williamson.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him. I mean, he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
1:21 left in the first half. Pass to Randall. From 12 feet out. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented, Clark, and you really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest.
Easy boys, come on!
First one falls for it.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
Both free throws good from Randall.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Rockets leading by 9. Rose passes to Murray. Right side Rose. Off target with his 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
This one for 3. The shot's good from Hunter. 7 points in the game. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
Outside Rose. They get a hand on it. Drops in the breakaway layup.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Now Murray. Last game we saw him score 32. Kicks it to Rose. Bryant dishes the Rose. And that time, also a missed shot. And the first half ends in a close one. Rockets ahead, up by 4. Make sure you stay tuned for the Sprint halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And the New York...
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been one outstanding game from Walker.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Bryant. Jackson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Murray in at the 2 guard. And the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Randall passes to Williamson. There's the screen. Rocket 6. Number 23. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Rockets leading by 3. Murray, the pass to Rose. With the lead pass, Jackson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Number 23. He's covered by Rose. Here's Hunter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Come on, you can take it.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Hunter. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They set the pick. Now the feed to Rose. Drains the three-pointer. Rose has got 14 points for the game. And the Raptors call time here. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Raptors trail by 6. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The pass to Williamson. Number 23. He's covered by Rose. 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. The 17-footer goes down. 11 points in the game. Rockets leading by 4. Rose kicks to Bryant. Left side Jackson. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
Now that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
The shot's good from Hunter.
They've been good on all three of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
He passes to Williamson. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the pick. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Raptors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Hunter. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
You got this, baby, yeah!
That one is off. That one is no good. Houston in the lead, looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Boy, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New Orleans. Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
The game now all time. 6 points for him.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Here's Murray. He's got 7. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Harris is checked in. On its way from Rose for 2. And the dunk by Jackson. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Number 23. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
To the inside. Deflected. Fast break Toronto. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Rose.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the Rockets making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's Murray. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 9.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Number 23. He's covered by Rose. Number 23. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. So he gets them both. Here's Murray. He's got 9. Back to Martin. Passes to Murray. Here's OG. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Harris misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Nice D from Randall.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
They now take the lead. 16 points for him.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Murray, guarded by Harris. Shoots it. The Rockets with another miss. Raptors with the lead. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Money from the wing. Rocket shooting here about 46% for the game. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
All sorts of time. Houston gets it back. Pass to Murray. Tries again. That's good on the jump shot. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. Number 23, who's covered by Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 15. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Rose. Back to Bryant. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
So for the Rockets, Jackson comes in for Bryant. Christie subbed in for Derrick Rose. On defense, Toronto. Here's Christie. Hits the three-point bomb. Christie's got 5. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Osman covered by Martin. Now the pass to Randall. Hernandez. Gomez. Harris outside. Harris missing again. To the paint. Here's Christie. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Ryan is checked in for Houston. So they now lead by 1. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low. Good. He's got 17. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now Murray. 11 points in the game. Picked away. To the middle. Here's Harris. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Christie kicks to Jackson. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
A 3-ball. Count the bucket. And it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Rockets shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Outside, Martin. Passes it to Murray. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 14 points for him.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
It's stolen by Bryant. On baseline, Jay. And again, the Rockets good for 2. It's a close game here in Toronto. Here's Williamson, and he jams it with authority.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Throw good, Christie. The Rockets making a switch here. And Christie drops them both. Toronto's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Jackson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie field. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Rose kicks to Jackson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Toronto. .122 left in the third. Pass to Hunter. Number 17. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And the first one at the line is good. The Raptors making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 4. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. A good look from Bryant. And the shot is long. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Fades. The shot's good from Dunn. He's got 11.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
The shot's good from Christie.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Iguodala kicks to Murphy. The 3. Rockets with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson a screen on Iguodala. From downtown, rebound by Iguodala. Raptors leading by 5. From deep. But they get it back. There's the pass to Dunn. Feeds to Iguodala. Murphy and Jackson with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rose. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And
Friday, November 11th.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. They've got Iguodala, and it's Hunter in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. He passes it to Dunn. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Murphy. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
It's rebounded by Hunter.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Back to Iguodala. 3-pointer. Cannot hit. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Rose. Dishes it to Matthews. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Murphy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Jackson with the block. Leads him in there. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 4.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
Matthews dishes to Rose. And Bryant kicks to Matthews. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I'm just impressed with his effort, guys, because we know he's hurting out there.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Hunter, the pass to Murphy. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Matthews dishes to Rose. Right side, Bryant. Matthews. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Randall, guarded by Jackson. Hunter. Rockets with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Matthews into the lane. The kick out to Bryant to take the lead, and that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Clark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
Man, I think that total could rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams are playing a tough game.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He he told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
I see you, I see you.
Passes it to Williamson. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And here's Matthews from the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight. Hunter, he's covered by Matthews. Shoots the three, and that one's good. He's got 25.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Back to Bryant. Outside Jackson. Takes the three. And that is good. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an intimidator down low.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Randall. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Incredible. Only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
He feeds it to Jackson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the Y. It could be a three-point play.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Raptors trail by 3. Number 23, who's covered by Rose. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Come on, you can hit these!
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Pass to Matthews from the arc. But they'll get another chance. And Bryant kicks to Rose. Rose off the pick from Jackson. There's the dish to Matthews. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. From deep. And that one's good. Rose has got 12 points in just the second half.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Number 23, who's covered by Rose. The Raptors need to get a shot. And again, no good by Toronto. Rockets leading by 4. Bryant with a screen for Rose. Back to Jackson. The Rockets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. O'Gee, defended by Williamson. Here's O'Gee. Here's Bryant. Goes back up. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And the pass to Hunter. Misses off the right iron. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Randall.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Rose. Outside Bryant. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Randall passes to Williamson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston in the lead. Here's O'Keefe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first one falls. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors trail by 4. They set the screen. Passes it to Murray. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Hunter. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Murray, defended by Hunter. He lobs up the pass, and Bryant slams it in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Toronto calls timeout.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
There's the pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets leading by 5. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Toronto has possession. Number 17, defended by Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. It's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
Rose up on top. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And the Raptors call time here. They're losing by 6. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Number 23, who's covered by Rose. Here's Randall, and the Raptors take on 2 more.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 4. 1:44 left in the game. .144 left in the fourth.
Power punch right there.
Great. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
The guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Outside Rose. Jackson passes to Murray. He kicks it to Rose. Down low, Jackson.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Number 23. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Randall. Shoots. A stupendous finish in traffic. 26 points for him.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point line. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Outside Rose. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Bryant slams it in.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Williamson.
Good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul and converting the free throws, narrowing the gap a little bit. That's big.
Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Number 17 uses the glass to finish the layup.
How much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Rockets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And now they decide to foul intentionally. first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into the game here.
You know what? I don't know if there's a 10-point play out there, and that being the case, this one is finished. Over.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Derrick Rose.
Get there, get there.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's rebounded by Olynyk. Here is Matthews. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Cheers.